So Jen just boiled up a bunch of quail eggs that we had in the fridge, and we're going to make egg salad sandwiches. But what we're going to do also is Jen's going to make some homemade tomato soup using some stewed tomatoes that her and her mother canned. So let's see how this turns out.
So I saw a video this morning and decided I have to have some homemade tomato soup. I watched a video on Forgotten Way Farms this morning, and she made tomato soup, creamy tomato soup, and it looked delicious. I don't have any canned tomatoes out here at the cabin, but I have some stewed tomatoes that my mom and I canned. STWAK, which for us means stewed tomatoes with a kick. It's my mom's recipe. And the kick, I can't remember, it's probably from cayenne pepper or maybe red pepper flakes. Okay, so for this recipe we need a 1/4 cup of butter, cup of flour, and you stir that up or whisk that up until it's all combined. So again, just trying to cook out some of the flour flavor. So I've cooked the flour mixture a little bit, and I have 2 cups of milk here, and we have some heavy whipping cream because we made something else with it for our coffee. So I'm going to use some of that. And then just put it in maybe 1/2 cup increments. You don't want it to boil, but you want it to thicken. See how thick that's getting? Pour some more cream in. Okay, I'm going to add more cream, more milk and cream. So I put in the rest of the milk and cream, and I'm just going to let it heat on the stove while I blend up my stewed tomatoes with a kick. And I have another jar if I feel like it's not tomatoey enough. Yum. This could actually make like a chunky tomato soup, but we'll try it this way first. I'm going to use some pesto. Since I don't have any basil, I think basil pesto is called for. I love pesto, I love basil. And we have some tomato paste, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some of that. Probably 2 or 3 tablespoons there. And just some salt and pepper. So I took this off the heat because I really didn't want it to boil. But we'll put it back on and blend this up real quick, and it's ready to mix the two together. I want to taste it, but I'm going to wait, let it get hot. So we've let it heat up a bit, and I tasted it, and it's pretty rich and milky for our taste. So we're going to go ahead and add another can or jar of stewed tomatoes and some more tomato paste, basil, salt and pepper. Maybe another 3 tablespoons there. love making a big pot of soup. I do like the flavor of the stewed tomatoes. I really wasn't sure how it would be, but I like stewed tomatoes, so stewed tomato soup. Okay, so we're going to make our egg salad with our quail eggs here. So I didn't mash these up too much. I don't want it to be completely mashed up, like some bigger chunks of egg in there. So we need mayonnaise, we have to have relish. Usually I like to put green onions in here, but we don't have any today. Some salt, pepper. Parsley and some cayenne pepper. Not too heavy-handed. So I want to thank Forgotten Way Farms for today's lunch inspiration. We'll put a link to their channel down below.